Welcome back, fellow milk drinkers, to yet another Monday Milk Review. My name is Jacob, and today we're going to be looking at one of Oak's new flavours because Oak just released so many flavours recently. It's the cookies and cream drink. Now, I don't know what's going on with Oak, but they are going absolutely bonkers right now and released 4 flavours within the past few weeks. Cookies and cream is on that list, as well as the jam ball donut, choc malt, and raspberry spider. Of the 4, 2 of them are returning flavours, that being choc malt and the cookies and cream. I've seen most of these at Woolworths so far, but I'm sure that they're going to be spread about. This drink, as well as others, is a part of the thick range. I personally find the thick range sometimes to be a little bit obnoxiously sweet, but I'm going into this with high hopes. Now, the flavour isn't that adventurous. Cookies and cream lines itself up to be a really nice flavoured milk, and I have reviewed this flavour in the past by other brands. However, I was greatly disappointed by them. Will Oak mess up? Let's hope not and get right into it. Of course, as this is the thick range, make sure you give it a good shake before opening it. But let's open it up right now. With a nice firm bottle, I very much appreciate that. Pouring it in, you can see how thick that is. That is very thick. Let's give it a sniff from the bottle. Ooh, okay, that's a really nice smelling drink. It smells exactly like an ice cream that would be cookies and cream. It's quite tasty. I feel like you can smell tasty. Ignore it if you disagree with me. It actually smells like cookies. Like, I can smell like an Oreo or something like that. It's not really a super defined smell, but I can definitely sense it in there. Something I've been questioning though, why is it cookies and cream? Like, I get cookies and milk, but I've never paired a cookie and cream before. Where did that actually start? Let's get straight into the flavor. Okay, so I wasn't sure what to expect, and it's a flavor that has been gotten wrong many times before. They nailed it. It's great. It's really nice. You know what, Oak? I'm gonna say this is the first time I've really liked one of your thick range series. This was the perfect drink for it. You've made something quite brilliant on this one. Damn, that's a tasty drink. That's really good. There's a really apparent creaminess to it. Obviously, being the thick range, I was really worried about it being obnoxiously thick, but I think because of what it is, it actually suits the drink really well. If this was your standard chocolate, I usually would find myself overwhelmed by this exceeding thickness. But for me, I think maybe because the flavor is a little bit reduced, it actually really works. That being said, my singular critique is that this is a very powerful drink. Its presence makes itself known. Towards the end of a bottle, I can see myself slowing down a little bit because it would maybe just be a lot to take in a short period of time. However, an experience over a decent amount of time, I think you could finish this drink very easily. You know, I was really apprehensive about it being a part of the thick series, but it is, all of my concerns are totally washed away. It's really good. It may not be for everyone, however, this is the first time that I've seen a cookies and cream done right. If this is a flavor that interests you, definitely go out and try it. It's really good. Personally, I still find the thickness holds me back a little, but I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10. I think it's really, really good, and it's worth a try for nearly any other milk drinker out there. Oak, colour me impressed. I'm very much looking forward to your other flavors, such as the raspberry spider and the choc malt. But that about wraps it up for this week's episode of the Monday Milk Review. Thank you so much for checking in and watching. Why don't you like this video to help me out, and maybe even consider subscribing. This has been Jacob, and I'll see you next week in the Monday Milk Review. Bye bye!